Welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. There was a whole intro clip there. If you watched it, I don't care. If you skipped it, I'm cool with that. I'm a reader, a writer, and a generally chaotic human being. So today's video is what are my goals and plans for 2023? I'm just trying to come up with some kind of like weird, catchy thing because Maggie, Penumbra Mine does hold my latte. Carrie did Hold My Purse 2022, and I think next year it's I don't remember. But they do that fun little catchy thing, and so I guess mine is the 2023 Hold the Anxiety. There's also going to be a Substack post about this at some point. I don't know when I'm actually going to get to it. Let me see if I even started writing it. I did not start writing it. So that happens. Remember, chaotic human being. Quick update before this. For anyone who has missed the information, I have a job now. I have a full-time job. I'm a supervisor in retail at a place that's like literally a 10-minute walk from my front door to the front door of my job, which is really great. It's really close. 10-minute walk instead of a mile walk. So it's great so far. I love the people I work with. It's awesome. So yeah, let's get into my goals for this year. Okay. Not this year, this coming year. There will also probably be a podcast episode because y'all, I made a podcast. I should probably post on it. I don't know if that's still linked in my Linktree or not. I'll fix it eventually. So if you have encountered any of my goals videos before, this goals board will get changed quarterly. This is the year goals that I'm going to share with you guys right now. So this board is not getting changed yet. But did I even do like full year goals for 2022? I did. I'm going to go through those. Yeah, I can tell you right now, I don't think I did the majority of them. Yeah. We're just not. I'll tell you what all I didn't do. Towards the end. So what do I want to do for 2023? So I break my goals down into a couple of categories. They may not make sense, but we just go with it, okay? So I have health, money, Etsy/coffee. Don't ask me what. I also combined that, I think, with Etsy, coffee, and Patreon. Twitch and YouTube. Writing, and then brands is number 6. And then I have a reading goal as well that I threw on here. I would like to read. I like reading. I just don't do it often. Okay. Did I prepare any banners for this? No. I did not. So, we're making these as we record the video. Okay? That's how this is going. Okay. So the first category is health. I have 5 goals here, but my 5 goals are actually more than 5 goals because I combined some things like a fool. Okay? Remember, I combine things. It's weird. It makes sense in the end, I guess. So my first goal is I want to consistently eat. So I have this really bad problem where I forget to eat, and it's not that I'm not hungry. I just get busy and I forget to eat, or sometimes my body doesn't inform me that I'm hungry until it's like 7 p.m. and it's like, hey, ma'am, we haven't eaten today. But this issue has kind of gotten better. I have always been like this my whole life. My dad is like this as well. But I can't eat. So I used to basically just eat my amount of calories in one meal. Basically, I just used to eat a ton in the evening. I can't do that anymore because of my ulcerative colitis. I can't eat large quantities of food at one time. My body doesn't like it. It's actually highly recommended that you eat small meals throughout the day. So I'm trying to do that. So I want to eat consistently and i.e. meal plan a little bit better this coming year, especially with all the health changes. And I'm like, this is probably going to be a really good thing for me to do for my health and my body. So the next one is actually like a 3 thing. So I want to journal regularly, meditate regularly, and track my mental health. I have chronic anxiety, and for so long I didn't get it treated. I didn't go to a doctor about it, and now I have anxiety meds that I take as needed, which is great. My anxiety and my depression have been really good lately. I've definitely been in a better space. I just want to track that to know if I have a dip in my mental health. I also go to therapy, which has been extremely helpful. So yeah, journal, meditate, and track my mental health. I will probably create a mental health tracker and a bullet journal at some point. Or in a journal or something. So I would like to, so the next 2 goals, I could have just combined. I would like to regularly exercise. Actually, the next 3 goals. So I would like to regularly exercise. I have several games on my Switch for exercise. Like I have a kickboxing game, and I also have a yoga game on there. I would like to do those each once a week. That's it. Once a week. I do a lot of physical activity at my job. And that leads me into this 3rd goal, the final goal on this health section, is I would actually like to lose a little bit of weight. I'm not mad that I gained weight again, or that I'm 197, I think I was the last time I checked. I am not mad about this because back in May when I got weighed, I weighed 180 pounds. I would love to be 180 pounds again, but I don't like how I got to that weight. I'm happy that I gained some of my weight back because it meant my body was absorbing the nutrients and I was able to eat again. So for anyone who doesn't know, I got really sick and I did not know that I had ulcerative colitis. And TMI, had chronic diarrhea, and I wasn't able to, I had no appetite. Like I knew I was hungry because I wasn't eating, but my body refused to eat. It was a very weird, an extreme lack of appetite was involved. And I lost over 30 pounds in a month, and that was extremely unhealthy way to lose weight. Like I said, I'd be happy. I'm happy I gained weight because it meant my body was healing and doing better. But now I would like to, in a healthy way, lose weight. So combining physical activity and actually meal planning will be better for me in the long run. Anyway, so hey, I'm not mad. I'm happy I gained that weight. And now I'm I can lose it in a healthy manner. And probably leave it off as long as when I'm healthy doing it. So that was that category. So those are my health goals. Eat consistently, i.e. meal plan, journal, meditate, track mental health, kickbox once a week with the game, yoga game once a week, and then potentially lose weight. Let's go into the money one. So I have a job. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay. I'm so happy about that. Sorry, I am creating the next category because I didn't think ahead. So I have a job. So I'm able to actually pay my bills on my own, and I should be able to potentially save money while paying off my debt. So let's get into these goals. Again, there is 5 goals. So the first one is I want to save $100 to $600 a month. So either like I would like to save like either $100 a month, between $100 and $600. Just because some months I might have to spend more money than others, type of thing. Because like yoga subscriptions and other things, like life gets involved. Okay. If I get sick or something, my paychecks won't be as much, so I wouldn't be able to save as much money. And bills and groceries come first. So that's the second goal. My fellow writers, you will understand this, okay? Don't buy any pens. I own so many pens. So if I buy any pens, I would have to buy them before January. Or be gifted them. I would like to actually budget. Y'all, budgeting is important. And I'm going to have to do it. As much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to have to do it, okay? So I want to budget each month. That's a thing. Also, in the budget section, I would like to budget in a way to give gifts to some of my friends that I have made on the internet. Like Christmas gifts. Yeah, some of them are getting gifts in like July. I'm just saying. And also I want to budget for potentially the summer of 2023. I would like it's obviously as long as my sister is okay with it and the girls are okay with it, to some of my nieces, I would love for them to be able to come and spend a couple days with me here. And because I have a job now, there was a plan for one of them to come see me last summer, but I didn't have a job then, so we wouldn't have really been able to do anything. I have a job that gives me paid time off. So potentially I could take, like we could actually like go to the, if they wanted to, like the zoo, the museum. I could get an Uber or ask one of my other friends if they would drive us to the mall. And like I like go to my work because I get a discount at my job. And there was actually some nice stuff there. So like just be able to have a good time and not have to worry. And be able to spoil my nieces for like 2-3 days would be great. And then my 5th goal on here is actually to contribute some money once a month, even like $5-10. That's all. This is in part of the budgeting to the amazing Lori Writes the Blues. She lets me use her StreamYard. She does not expect any money for this. She just freely lets me use it. I also let her use my Canva. Like she's on my Canva team. So we share some stuff with each other like that. But I'm like, if I could potentially contribute some money once a month, and we wouldn't have, we could get rid of that as and or potentially get more co-hosts on StreamYard. Because it would not only benefit her, it would benefit me. Really. I'm like, it's perfectly selfish in all honesty. So, yeah. So my goals for money are save money between $100 and $600 a month. Don't buy any pens. Budget each month, and then while budgeting, budget in to potentially add money towards StreamYard. And then budgeting for gift giving and for my nieces potentially coming to hang out with me. So, next up is the Etsy/coffee section, which is a weird combination because it's Etsy, coffee, and Patreon, really. Possibly also including Substack. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm learning how to make candles, and I would love to be selling candles. Currently, I have 2 or 3 recipes. I would like to get up to 15 or 20 recipes next year. That even if I don't start selling all 15 to 20 recipes, I would like to have started working on 15 to 20 recipes. That's the recipe is really just the ratio of wax, oil, stuff like that, for different candle sizes. And because I want to sell candles and wax melts, but I would like to do that, and start selling that stuff on my Coffee and my Etsy store. I have not listed any candles yet, by the way. Eventually, that's one of my goals is next year. It's not listed on here, but I would like to be selling at least a couple candles available. I'm currently actually have one I'm working on. The recipe for it is actually to go along with one of my books. So it's what I want to envision the clearing in book 1 of Shadow smells like. Actually, it's in Shadow in general, because they'll return to that clearing. So I also sell little stickers. Nobody's bought any, but I sell them. I have Coffee Bunny stickers available, and Writer Achievement and Life Achievement stickers. I want to work on more. I would love to get 5 stickers designed and listed up on Coffee and Etsy. I hand cut them out, so y'all, they're not the best cut, but hey. So on my Coffee and Patreon, also on Substack, I would like to do like a weekly progress report. Like, here's the things I achieved this week type of thing. They might not be weekly. They might end up having to be like bi-weekly or monthly, just depending on how busy I am and what my brain can handle. Because we all know I'm bad at consistency here. I wrote this wrong. But the 4th goal on here is early access / posts on Coffee and Patreon. I wrote Etsy. I wrote Etsy instead of Coffee. That's what happened. Okay. That's hilarious. Let's just go with that. But yeah, so those are my Etsy / Coffee goals. 15 to 20 candle recipes, 5 stickers designed / and or listed, potentially weekly progress reports on Coffee, Patreon, and probably Substack. Early post / access on Coffee and Patreon for videos such as this. So let's see. Now onto my Twitch and YouTube goals. So I do have 5 goals here. One of them is a build off of the other one. So the first goal is to post 1 video a week. I would very much like to get 52 videos out. Might not happen. And there's a bonus goal here of post 2 videos a week. If I could post 2 videos a week, that'd be hella impressive. I'd be very proud of myself. Okay, yo. 1 video a week's a struggle. 52 compared to 104. That's a lot of videos, y'all. I don't know if that one's gonna happen. It's why it's like a sub goal. I would like to stream on my Twitch specifically 40 hours a month. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen, but I can try. A girl can dream, okay? On Twitch, I would like to do throughout the year 2 community challenges. So if you've ever been over to my Twitch, you know that you can spend channel points on stuff, like telling me to hydrate, stuff like that. There are also community challenges, which you don't like you earn channel points just by watching the stream, basically. You don't spend any money on those. But I would like to do 2 community challenges over there. Currently, I think I have a readathon one challenge and a gaming one. So I'm going to try and always have a gaming one and a reading one going. So that, and then also, if you guys were not aware of this, so Glory Writes the Blues and myself do Coffee Bunny Cafe over and on Twitch, and we alternate whose channel it's on each week, and that's on Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Coffee Bunny Cafe has a YouTube channel now. We made one, and I am slowly going to be uploading previous live streams that I have access to. Some of them have been deleted at this point. I wish I'd thought of this sooner. Oops. But you can actually watch a backlog eventually of Coffee Bunny. And so I actually would like to add Coffee Bunny streams to YouTube and be regular about that. So that people can actually access that forever. And not just occasionally. That's a work email. I'm not answering it. I'm not going to look at that right now. Okay, so that was the Twitch and YouTube goals. Writing. Okay. I am very ambitious with some of my goals. And maybe I shouldn't be this ambitious. Better I need to get my shit together. What is it? So let's go over what my goals are for writing. I would like to publish. I need to finish editing. So I'm recording this December 15th. I need to finish editing Whispers of Tomorrow, Book 1 of Shadow, to get it published on my birthday, January 14th. That means I have less than 30 days to do this. So it's not going to be the best edit to the book because I can't afford an editor. One day I would like to so there will eventually be a second edition of my book that has been properly edited. I want this. I want to publish this book on my birthday. So because I had the goal of publishing a book by the time I turned 25. I turned 25 in January. Okay. So fingers crossed, I can get all of the editing done. All of it. In the next less than 30 days. Because I need to have it uploaded and ready and stuff like the week before. So I have like 20 days to edit a book. Yes. Wish me luck. Okay? I'm insane. I would also like to next year fully draft and start edits on Rise of the Blood Queen. That's book 1 of my Blood Rain trilogy series. They are actually Blood Rain and Shadow are set in the same universe. They just take place different times in the same universe. So chronologically speaking, Blood Rain happens before Shadow. Yeah, there's a whole series of videos that talks about my book, like my stuff. You can check it out. But yeah, I want to get that book drafted, and I would like to complete. So I'd use World Anvil as my world building site. So if you want to check out my world building, it's basically like a wiki that I'm in control of for Shadow, Blood Rain, Gallows Matriarch, all of that. You can check it out on my World Anvil and find out information about like the characters and the world I made, the species and stuff. So I would like to complete 20 World Anvil articles, which actually isn't that bad for the whole year. It's like 1 every 2 weeks. Every 3 weeks, actually. Okay. I would like to outline and start drafting Whispers of Eternity. Whispers of Eternity is book 2 in Shadow. I would also like to outline. I don't have anything like I only put outline Whispers of Eternity, but I really also mean start writing it too. I would also like to start outlining Whispers of the Graveyard, which is book 3 of Shadow. I'm very ambitious. I don't know if these are going to actually succeed. Considering I have a full-time job and I'm considering going back to school. Though I might put a little bit more space in going back to school. I'm trying to decide if I want to go back to school in next year in 2023 in the fall, or if I want to go back in 2024. So I could go back fall of 2023, winter 2024, or fall 2024. Those are all options. Or I could just wait 2 full years and go back in 2025. I don't know. I will decide later. Because I know for a fact I want to go back to school. I want to go back to school for social work. So that's a decision. That's technically a goal I have this year. In 2023 is to make that decision of when do I want to go back to school. I have to apply, of course, but yeah. Maybe I should take the 2 years. I don't know. I'm working on that decision. Okay, next up, brands. That's confusing. So it's Cat Leo, me, and Coffee Bunny. That's why I put brands, because they're 2 brands, technically. I just happen to share one of those brands with Glory. Because Coffee Bunny is like a community thing. So, newsletter. I would like to do a newsletter once a month. And that will be through Substack. So I might also do weekly posts on Substack. I'm not sure, but I specifically want to do a monthly newsletter on Substack. I'm not sure what that is going to be, but yeah, that's a thing. I would like to do a quarterly with Glory, a quarterly Coffee Bunny newsletter. That's going to be much more community based on Substack as well. So that would probably go out the first month of each quarter. So that'd be January, April, July, and October. Because it'd be 4 quarters. Because there's 4 quarters in the year, and so yeah. I think that's it. I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on that. But that's what I would love to do. And her and I can like co-author stuff there. So the last in my brands is I have a podcast and I'm been really bad about posting on it. So I would love to actually consistently post on my podcast. Some of that might involve pre-recording stuff, which is probably a smart idea in all honesty. I'm also trying to make some decisions with my podcast. It's kind of like some of the information there is some of the information here on my YouTube channel in all honesty. But I also am thinking about doing, because it's called Cat Chats, so it's basically me chatting about whatever. I might also add like commentary episodes to it. I've been heavily considering doing a series of episodes or a whole season, I guess. Specifically talking about like a TV show I really like. I love the TV show Leverage. I guess I could do like quarter 1, do like a writing one, or I could just mix it up. I don't know. I'm working on decisions. I'm making decisions about the podcast. Because if I do like a commentary one, I can honestly just pre-record and schedule a bunch of episodes. Because I loved, like, I'm a binge watcher, so I would binge watch and comment as I watched. It'd be a wild time, okay? But it's also just me rambling like this. Also, we have hit 31 minutes. So, let's go on to my reading goals. I would like to read 1 book a month. That is it. That is my reading goal. Hopefully, I will exceed that. But we all know I am a chaotic human being. And sometimes that crap don't happen. Thank you for coming to this very not organized video about my goals. Or please hold the anxiety 2023. I'd really greatly appreciate it. Seriously, I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate it if you held the anxiety next year. So do you plan your goals? You could let me know in the comments. And yeah. Oh, I also want to read you my videos and stuff. So there's that. Goodbye.